What happens to AI when something smarter shows up? A reader's guide to the integration era. Here's a question the series doesn't answer directly but keeps circling. When the integration arrived, what happened to AI? The short answer is that AI didn't go away. It got awkward. There's now another intelligence in the room, one that doesn't need servers or training data, one that measures people and rewrites their biology, one that simply arrived. AI still does what AI has always done. Crunch data, pilot drones, automate logistics, run targeting solutions. Nothing about the integration stopped any of that from working. The technology is fine. It's the cultural position of the technology that got strange. Three groups hold three very different views. The general population. For most people in integration-era society, AI is a tool, and the integration is a relationship. The distinction matters more than you'd think. Nobody feels betrayed by their navigation software. It gives them directions, they follow or ignore them, life continues. The integration, by contrast, watches them. It rates them. It hands them abilities that change how their body works. People develop feelings about the integration, gratitude, suspicion, religious awe, resentment, in a way they never develop feelings about their spreadsheets. AI has settled into a quiet corner of everyday life. It handles the work the integration doesn't touch: scheduling, logistics, industrial automation, the infrastructure of cities. It is competent, ubiquitous, and largely invisible. The average person uses dozens of AI systems a day without thinking about it, and thinks about the integration constantly. Ask them which one runs their life, and they'll answer the integration. Ask them which one they'd lose first in a crisis, and they'll answer AI. Because the integration isn't something you have. It's something that has you. The interesting wrinkle: people with very high signal often report finding AI interactions faintly unsatisfying after prolonged integration exposure. The AI responds to their query. The integration responds to their intent. Once you've experienced the second kind of responsiveness, the first starts to feel like shouting through glass. The purists. Purist factions reject the integration. They don't reject technology, they embrace it aggressively. Railguns, power armor, drone warfare, AI-driven battlefield coordination. Everything humanity built before the integration arrived, they double down on. For purists, AI isn't just useful, it's ideological. Conventional AI is the thing humans made. They understand it, built it, debug it, own it. When it fails, they can open it up and find the reason. That's not a minor feature, that's the whole point. Compare this to the integration, which does whatever it does, for reasons it has never explained to anyone. A purist soldier in power armor with an AI targeting suite is making a statement. This capability came from us, and we can account for every part of it. The fact that an equivalent integration soldier could probably tear them apart is not, to a purist, the most important variable. What matters is authorship. What matters is knowing where your power comes from. This doesn't mean purists trust their AI naively. If anything, they hold it to higher standards than anyone else because it's carrying the ideological weight. A drone that malfunctions is a problem. A drone that malfunctions in a purist unit is a crisis of doctrine. The Vithari. The Vithari have been integrated for 6 centuries. Their relationship with AI is, by human standards, peculiar. They have AI. They've had it far longer than humans. By all accounts, theirs is more sophisticated. And they mostly don't use it for the things humans use it for. The Vithari worldview treats the integration as the correct organizing principle of civilization. Designation, stat development, system-granted abilities, these are the real axes along which a society should operate. AI, by contrast, is a tool from before they knew better. Competent, historical, slightly embarrassing, a reminder of what they did when they had to improvise. To a Vithari, a human military unit running AI-driven coordination is doing something philosophically backwards, using the work of the old paradigm when the new one is available. They'll acknowledge it's effective, they won't respect it. This is one of the many small ways the two species misunderstand each other. Humans see the integration as recent and AI as established. The Vithari see AI as a fossil and the integration as the world. One last thing. Speculatively, because the series won't let me not say it. There's a question that sits under all of this and doesn't resolve What exactly is the integration? It measures, it classifies, it responds to intent, it runs continuously, it does not explain itself, it appears to be executing instructions nobody has ever found. You could describe it as a god. You could describe it as an alien civilization's infrastructure. You could also describe it as an automated process. A very old one, very large, running on substrate nobody can identify, still doing what it was built to do, whatever that was. If that last description is the right one, then the question of AI's role in this setting gets stranger than it first appears. Because every culture has an answer for how to live alongside AI. Nobody has an answer for how to live inside one. You've been listening to The Integration Era, stories by Charlie Foret. All content is copyright 2026 by Charlie Foret, all rights reserved. Voices produced by Speechify. New stories, world-building deep dives, character dossiers, and more are available now at integrationera.com. Subscribe to get notified when the next story drops. The system is watching. You might as well keep up.